Good morning. Welcome to our Schoology for the Art Classroom Professional Development. Today, our goal, what we're going to be able to do and to know, is to practice both independently and have discussions and engage as a community of art teachers so that we create an authentic learning experience and bring back things that not only improve us as individual instructors, but also help to grow our program on both the intermediate and the high school level. First, we're going to talk about how to organize our folders in Schoology. A lot of the folders are pre-populated by weeks, and for us art teachers, that doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense because sometimes we'll spend 1 week on a project, other times it might be about a month. So our folders in Schoology instead are going to be organized by the elements of art for first semester. Those are our ingredients. If we're making a cake, we're going to use water and sugar and milk. Those are the ingredients of art. They're line, shape, color, form, value. Second semester is going to be listed by the principles of design. Those are the things that we make out of the elements of art. So you might bake a cake, or you might create movement or rhythm within your artwork. Here's an example of the first semester. You're going to have your welcome to your class. That's your bio. And then each folder is going to have an element of art. So right now, it's going to be your turn. By organizing our folders this way, we're going to help to reinforce our vocabulary. If a student is thinking about a project, they're going to have to come back and think, ooh, what element was I using in that project? In order to reference the folders. So it's going to reinforce our vocabulary. It's also going to help us to organize our TEKs and make sure that we're meeting all of those TEKs. So now is your time to log into Schoology. I'm going to come around one-on-one and help you to create a folder for each of the elements of art. All right, let's go inside each folder. Let's think backward design. So within each folder, students should have a written description. What are we learning about? That would include something like an artist, so they can see how this tool was used. Then they're going to see a pictorial representation, so some form of an example. That could be from art history, that could be student examples, probably both are going to be a great option, and a rubric. So what are the critiques? How do I know when I've been successful? So let's take a look inside of a folder. This is inside of a value folder. We have the Edward Weston, that's our artist who used value. This is a video that I use as reference to talk about creative use of value. This is a value sphere assignment, so this is kind of a warm-up into what value is, why we need it, and then we're going to practice it. So I've got each step of the assignment listed. Here is just a sketch, so you're going to show me what you're going to draw first. Here's the assignment, and at the bottom is an evaluation. So within the evaluation, you're going to relate to me what you've learned in words. I can see it in pictures, but we're not always Leonardo da Vinci. So yeah, this is going to give different students different modes of showing me that they know. They can show me by drawing it. They can also show me in words as to what they learned. So now it's your turn. I know you're not going to have time in 10 minutes to build an entire assignment, but let's talk about our team, what you might include. So what are maybe some of your favorite assignments with value? Or maybe you have a really great color assignment. Let's talk about maybe what artist you would use and what criteria you would use to evaluate that assignment. It's your turn. After you've built your resource, we need to share it. This is what makes us all better. Once you've completed one of your folders, this is going to be your homework, to upload that folder into the resource folder. From that resource folder, you can look at other people's. You can also upload your own. It helps you build your Schoology from year to year, as you don't have to rebuild it every year. You can go back to that resource folder. It also helps you to brainstorm, and you can find new resources. So after you've built it in the resource folder, you're going to add it to a resource folder by using that little gear next to the folder. That's how you're going to add it to resource. You click the arrow next to the gear. It says add to resource. If you're going to go find resources, at the very top where you're going to select your course is the resource folder. Within that resource folder, you can have your own private sources if it's something that you're not going to share, but you can also share within the community by making it part of this public resource folder. All right, please tell us how we did. Our goal today is to create a collaborative, research-based um, professional development focused on equality and quality teaching. Please use your phone, click the QR code, tell us what you're going to use, what you're going to take back to your classroom, and how we can make this more engaging for you. Here are our reference. Thank you.